Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today we're gonna try Invictus by Paco Rabanne. So what I got is a sample and it's nothing much to show. Here's the box on the side, and if you can see the bottle of the fragrance, you most likely have already seen that fragrance before because it's one of the most known fragrance right now on the market. So I doubt you never saw the bottle before. So let's try the smell. When I spray it, there's that little bubble gum smell that most people talk about, Invictus, that's in the air. I wouldn't call it so much bubble gum, but it's really in that family of smells, something sweet, a bit hard to describe, but you know, in that family of smell. Now it's a sweet fragrance, so it's not really something that I would normally have tried and reviewed, but I got a sample for free and I thought it would be interesting to do it anyway. And I was more surprised than I expected. I tried it a long time ago, and I think it's a good time to try it again. So I do get that smell on the paper, kind of bubblegummy smell. That's from the ambergris, or more the ambroxan in fact. Picking up some citrus, I would say a little bit of grapefruit. Somehow it reminds me a little bit of white fragrance Elf 1212 by Lacoste. I wouldn't say that it's a cologne or anything, it's just that grapefruit note remind me of the fragrance. The rest is different, just a grapefruit note. Picking up some bay leaf, but it's really subtle on paper. My skin is way stronger. And that's about it on paper. On my skin, I'm picking up a lot of bay leaf. It's really the most dominant note. The ambergris also is really strong, but bay leaf, when I smell it straight on my skin, is really the one that's the most present. I'm also picking up some grapefruit and some aquatic note in the opening, and I'm also picking up a little bit of Edione. It says on Fragrantica that there's jasmine. That jasmine note really is created by Edione. Often you see it's either jasmine or cyclamen that is listed as a note on Fragrantica, and those two notes are really often only Edione. In the heart note, I'm still picking up some grapefruit. The bay leaf is not there anymore, it was just in the head. Even though it says it's a heart note, it was not really a heart note for me. The ambergris is still there, and at that point I'm picking up a lot of Mandarin Orange. That is one of the main note, and also a lot of Gaillac wood. And toward the dry down of the fragrance, I'm picking up still some grapefruit, some ambergris, and some aquatic note. Though it's really soft at that point, I'm still picking up some Gaillac wood, and I'm picking up some oak moss and patchouli that kind of added to the mix. Just a mix of all those notes in the end. Projection was pretty good. A good 6 feet around me, people were able to smell it, and it's one of the things that its fragrance is known for, this projection. Its longevity, I would say it's average 3 to 6 hours, and was not so bad. It was just normal. And for the complete note breakdown, top notes are C note, grapefruit, and Mandarin Orange. Heart notes are bay leaf and jasmine or Edione. And the base note are ambergris, Gaillac wood, oak moss, and patchouli. Before I keep going with the fragrance, I saw some people saying this perfume remind me of, on Fragrantica, a lot of different fragrance that it reminded them, and some are obvious clone of it, like Seoul by Zara, for example. There's two I want to say. There's Legend Spirit, that really is in the same family, but I would say that it's not quite the same. I would see how it could remind someone of it, but they're not quite the same fragrance. Another one is Wanted by Azaro, and Wanted by Azaro is completely different. On my skin, on paper, there's nothing to do with each other. I don't have a clue why there are so many people saying that it smells the same, but it's really complete all other fragrance. Wanted by Azaro have more similarities to L'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent than Invictus. And Invictus have more, I mean, there's so many clones of Invictus, so they have more to do with those clones. Now, where I would see this fragrance for me, it's a nice, sweet fragrance. It's really mass appealing, and I don't think it will be good. It's really playful and casual, so it wouldn't be good as a business fragrance. As a dating fragrance, it will be really nice. It's one of those that are really good and really known to be good at this. I think Paco Rabanne is really that market that they're trying to get, like younger guys or younger girls that just want to be seductive and go in bars, go in places like that. If you see all the fragrance they do, pretty much everything is in that category. In the summer winter spectrum, I would say it will be better in winter because of the projection. I would say that if you go easy on the sprays, you could pull it off in summer because the smell is strong, but it doesn't seem something that will be, unless like it's really hot, like really hot outside. I don't think it will be something that's too much with the heat, unless it's really hot outside, and unless you spray like a crazy. Also, that wouldn't be so good, but you could pull it off in summer. And as everyday scent, I think it's nice and clean and fresh, a bit seductive, but the kind of smell it is could be easily used as an everyday scent. The only thing is that it doesn't last the whole day, so for that it wouldn't be a good everyday scent. But if you spray it on your clothes, it should last longer. It shouldn't be too bad. You could pull it up as an everyday scent. It's just not where I would put it. It's definitely a dating scent, but you can pull it up as an everyday scent. Now, trying the fragrance, I'm really happy that I tried it. I didn't like it at first, but the more I smell fragrance in that family, the more I seem to enjoy it. Still not this one that I would want to have a bottle. They are better alternative in my opinion, but still, it's a good fragrance. That bay leaf note is really interesting. It's really nice. And I think if they would eventually expand on that bay leaf note, make something that note is even more pronounced, that could be really interesting and really nice, and definitely something that at that point I would like to buy. It's really interesting that they use that note. Adjusting the way that it's made nowadays doesn't make it so interesting because there's so much more choice available. Mont Blanc Legend Spirit as a good example of that. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, well, like and share. If you tried Invictus or any of the flanker, or particularly if you have tried any Paco Rabanne fragrance, tell me what are your favorite fragrance from the brand, either Invictus or as the brand as a whole. So thanks for watching and see you soon.